Hello, in this session we will try to understand the fundamentals of clean architecture and we will see how we can beautifully structure and architect our ASP.NET Core API project using clean architecture and mediator. Again, to be very honest, this is not the only way to structure your application, but at least you will be able to use this knowledge to structure your application as per your requirements and use case. I am always open to learn from you. If you have any suggestions, please put in comments. Before going deep in clean architecture, we should know why it is important. We know that every few years technology keeps changing, and if software system is dependent on technology or tightly coupled with tech stack, then it is very difficult to migrate to new technology. And in just few years, the entire system gets obsolete or outdated. Clean architecture helps us to solve this problem. It helps us to design systems which are technology independent. Clean architecture emphasis on domain or business logic and not on technology. So it produces the system that are independent of framework, independent of UI, independent of database, independent of any external agency, and yes, also highly testable. You can visualize clean architecture as shown in this image. The innermost layer is entity or domain layer. It doesn't have dependency of any other layer of the system. It contains business entities with domain logic. Second layer is use case layer or application layer. It only has dependency of domain layer. It contains all application logic. Sometimes it is confusing to identify what is domain logic and what is application logic. The thumb rule to identify is that domain logic is that logic which belongs to business and not to computer or software. That is, it is the logic which exists even if computer program does not exist. For example, salary calculation of employee is domain logic, and application logic is a logic that exists because it is a software system. For example, saving record or fetching data. All this logic will go to the application layer. Application layer will interact with outer layers through the gateway, that is databases or any other external dependencies. The real strength of clean architecture is that the domain and application layer doesn't care about any external infrastructure. It doesn't know what database we are using or what UI technology we are using. It communicates with external dependencies via interfaces, which are owned by application layer. This makes our system independent of tech stack. Now let us start with application development using this approach. The very first step is to create folder structure and projects for our application. You can follow these steps with me. At the end of session, we will get a structure like this. Just have a look at it. The problem is that the Visual Studio is not that good for creating desired folder structure. So let us simply use Windows Explorer and command prompt. At this point, I am not sure about what to name the project, so I decided to use code name Project Orion. Simply open the Windows Explorer and create folder Project Orion. Go inside it and create the folders source, test and docs. Source folder will contain source code for our application. All test projects like unit test and integration tests will go inside test folder. And we can use docs folder to put any documentation. Now go inside the source folder and create four folders: domain, application, infrastructure and web. As this is an API project, so just to avoid any confusion, instead of naming this folder as a UI, I named it as web. This folder will contain our API project. These are major layers that clean architecture or even DDD recommends. Respective projects will go to appropriate folders. Now let us go inside test folder and create two subfolders here. One for unit tests and one for integration tests. In today's session, we will not be putting projects over here. So let us create readme files. Once this folder structure is in place, now let us create Visual Studio solution file. We want our solution file to be at top level. So let us go to this folder. Let us open command prompt over here and type command .NET new solution and let us name it Orion. So it will create solution file for us. Just double click it to open in Visual Studio. Now here we need to create same virtual solution folders to match it with physical folders that we just created. So create source and test folders over here. Docs is not required. Inside source we need that 4 folders. Also create integration test and unit test in test folder. Now let us create projects inside appropriate folders. So let us create API project inside web folder. Make sure that you select proper location. I am naming it orion.web. Let us select API template. Also make sure that you are using ASP.NET Core 5.0. Keep these options selected. Hit create. Now let us add domain class library project. Name it orion.domain. Save it to our domain folder. This step is very important. Don't forget this. Otherwise it will get created in our main folder, that is project Orion. Create. You can remove this class. Do one more thing. Over here we want to use .NET Standard 2.1. So go to project file and change it. You can also remove this unnecessary stuff over here. Now let us add application class library. Make sure that you are storing it in appropriate folder. Remove this class file and change target framework to .NET Standard 2.1. Now let us define dependencies as per clean architecture recommendations. So our domain project will not have any reference as it is innermost project. You can see it here. Domain project is innermost project. It doesn't have any reference. Application project will have reference of domain. So let us go to application project dependencies, add project reference. It will have reference to only domain. Inside infrastructure folder, let us add project for our repository. I am naming it as orion.repository. Select appropriate folder. Delete this class. Change target framework to 2.1. Now let us add reference to application layer in my repository project. Same way, let us add reference to application layer in my web project. So just now we defined dependencies as per recommendations of clean architecture. We don't have any reference in domain project. We have reference of domain in application, and our application project doesn't know anything about infrastructure or web. So our application layer doesn't care what database we are implementing in our repository layer and what UI technology we are using over here. So that's look good. As a side note, I would like to mention one thing, that in ASP.NET Core 5.0, Swagger support is added by default. That means when we will run the application, it will launch that beautiful Swagger UI page without any efforts from our side. You can see over here Swagger is added in middleware. However, we can make one change. By default, it is only for development environment. We can move this outside so that it will be available in production environment as well. So this setup will be useful for us when we will deploy it on some app services. One more change we will do over here in launch settings. By default, it runs on IIS, but it will be much easier to use console application during development. So let us remove this IIS profile. This profile will launch our application on this URL using console host. One thing you can note here, that launch URL is Swagger. So when we will run this application, you can see that it gives us this nice Swagger UI page. There are no operations defined over here now, so it is giving that note. And as we are using console as a host, you can easily see all log messages on this console, which will be very helpful during development. Once validate that all projects got created under appropriate folders. So your application project inside application folder, domain project inside domain folder, repository project inside infrastructure folder, and API project inside web folder. I will share GitHub URL for this code in description. If you find this content useful, please like and subscribe. If you wish to receive notification whenever new episode is published, then do not forget to hit bell icon and click all in that pop-up. Thank you.